Param, pam, pam, param, pam.
Welcome. Get your spices here. We've got all kinds.
In my opinion, Juice is the best stall in the whole bazaar.
Every item I sell here comes with its own. What's so great about Smezhnayan toys anyway?
Param, pam, pam,
Welcome.
pam,
Get your
param.
spices here. We've got all kinds.
In my opinion, Juice is the best stall in the whole bazaar.
Antes de seguir la historia de Nilo, hay que hacer las putas diarias. Param, pam, pam, param. Yuru, tu, tu. ¿Hay algún amigo que esté conectado? Oh, ninguno. Vale. Mandó un correo. Encuesta. Yes. Gracias. Para pam, 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 para pam, pam, pam. Esto es pelea. ¿Tenía miedo o un medio oscuro? Yo así giro esto. Vale. ¿Pelea, pelea? Vale. ¡Pum! ¿Y el gandulón? Ajá. Vale. ¡Pum! Hola. ¡Se desvive, se desvive! Se desvivió. Yes.
No, it's raining. Now my uniform will get all wet.
Sí, 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 ya me voy de acá. No me quiero que me caiga un rayo. Hoy no. Mañana quizás. ¿Estaba mostrando la cámara o no? No. Soy estúpido. Bueno, en esta cosa no se perdió mucho. Diarias feas. Seguramente esta diaria las corté. ¿Mm? ¿Dónde fueron? ¡Pum!
Shake it and stir.
¿Sé qué? Le disparé. Escudito feo. Venga para acá, señor. Hola. Puta. Olvídenme, desgraciados.
Told you I'd win.
Vale. Qué pesado. Me vienen estos güeyes. Dejen de molestar. Au. Acá.
That's more like it. Bet you can't keep up with me.
Vale. Desvivió. Desvivió.
No one escapes my sights.
Rompamos el escudo. Ah, se fue el agua. Vale, 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 vale. Y se murió. Au. ¿Qué? Ah, qué uno. Mm. Yes. Te veo. Hola, guapato. Un trigo. Hola. Conchito madre. Gracias. ¿Y tengo un caso acá? Se cayó. ¡Ay, sobrevivió! ¿Y ahora caía? ¡Oh! ¡No, yo todavía me caigo! ¿Qué? Diluc, hola, ¿cómo estás? Diluc Onishan. ¿Cómo estás? Yo no tengo canje, pero te puedo copiar igual. ¿Dónde era? Acá. ¿Me puedo unir al baile, por favor? Eso. Bien, bien. Estoy relajadito. Porque el viernes terminé en las hermanas. ¡Ay, no! Me comió. Eso. Vamos, vamos. Y avancé en el Zelda. En el Minish Cap. Encontré otra piedra que no sirve para nada. Y fui feliz. La mazmorra no estaba tan complicada como otras mazmorras. Así que... perfecto. Pero ahora tengo que avanzar en el Genshin. Estoy terrible atrasado. Bonk. Muchos bonk. No me digan que otro defender cosito, por favor. Dígame que no.
Bet you can't keep up.
Hola. Ah, no, no, me pelea. Vale. ¡Pum! ¡Ay, puta! ¡55! Tuve que buscarlo porque no me lo sé de memoria. Tu. ¡Ay, ay! ¡Pum! Necesito fuego. Un giga chat. Da, estoy bien. Puta, apagué el fuego. ¡En agüita! ¡Au, au! ¡Ay, se congeló el desgraciado! ¡Ay, hermano, no veo nada! ¡Pum! ¿Cómo está, señor? Adiós. Prende fogata. Que me estoy quemando. Ah, no, estoy quemando. Bueno, vale. Mi team, por si lo estás viendo, es ultra, pero ultra raro. Una combinación que creo que no has visto nunca. Pero la verdad son los personajes que a mí me gustan. No es por beneficencia o por alguna estrategia en particular. No, pensé que me estaba quemando. Ahora me estoy quemando. Tengo una Super Amber. Hola, Nats. Mi super equipo es la Ambercita, Arabeidou, Diona y Nilo. Se supone que. Se supone que a la Nilo lo ocupan para mojar nomás y ocuparlo con dentro. Pero para mí es la principal DPS que tengo en el equipo. Hola, hola. Era una explosión. No, 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 no. De aquí las explosiones son los subtítulos que tengo en el canal. Los que están en sonido son solamente sonidos. Y no, no era un bank gigante. No estafaron. Yo también esperaba una explosión. A ver. Vamos a entregar las diarias para avanzar con la historia. Yo estoy atrasado en la historia. Estoy recién entrando a Sumeru.
If only the wind was a little
Mientras
stronger.
todos están mojándose en container, yo estoy en Sumeru. Au. A ver. ¿Cuánto de estos tengo? Ah, todo bien. Eh, entre la cuenta... Me conectaré a Genshin después de 12 días. Entre la cuenta de un amigo. Mira. ¿Entraste para ayudarlo o porque te la prestó solamente? Tengo que cocinar, hermano. No he cocinado. La tenía sin sacar la cuenta. Le estaba ayudando a sacar a Linei.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
A ver. Perfecto. Ahí sí. Po. Mira, ¿ustedes creen que usar un teleporte acá es inútil y malgastarlo? Pero, cuando uno da el mapa, yo solo cliqueo acá y me voy aquí. Y hago esto. Y
Ad
listo.
astra abyssask.
Sin tener que caminar, nada. Son... Me había ahorrado 10 segundos, pero son 10 segundos que yo lo necesito.
Thank you for completing.
Ah. Mi impaciencia no me la permite.
Ad astra.
Pero sí. Obviamente sale mil veces mejor caminar, pero... Pero sí. Um, tu. Y falta uno acá. No, pero la verdad es que estaba chato de tener que llegar aquí a la entrada. Porque siento que acá deberían haber puesto un teleporte. Acá en la entrada de esta mierda de ciudad. Pero cada vez que tenía que ir a hablar con el cabro chico que está allá. O con los cabros que están acá. O los de acá. Oh, hola, Arte. La verdad es que me molestaba un mono tener que comenzar desde allá. Entonces así saco dos pájaros de un tiro. Entrego todas las mierdas al toque. Y tengo un teleporte para esta zona. Ok. Veamos qué tengo por acá. Nat tomándose el chat una vez más. Está bien. A ver, ¿qué más hay acá? Esto es de pelea.
I'll be upset if she catches us lazing around like this.
Yo creo que lo voy a hacer fuera de directo, esta cosa. La pelea no me llama la atención. Esto está completito. Después lo hago. No lo voy a hacer. Otro día lo hago. Ya lo hice. Vale. Vamos por acá. Qué pesado esto. Aquí... Cero. Ah, no, no voy a tirar por estos desgraciados. Estamos en modo ahorro otra vez. Mm, ah. La azúcar está más triste que el pan que tiene mi tata. Está bien. Ah, ¿se fueron a comerciales o no? ¿Por qué indica el Twitch que estamos en comerciales cuando no es verdad?
Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look.
Me dice que estamos en corte comercial, pero... Parece que no. Ok, ¿qué iba a hacer? Ah, la misión. Vamos. Ya ves. Vale. En busca de la diosa de la sabiduría. Esta cosa. Tenemos que ir a hablar con Nilou, creo. Por cierto, si quieren música, tienen que estar comando SR y pueden colocar musiquita. Pero tiene que estar en Spotify, es el único requisito.
I won't let you down.
Pueden colocar tanto el nombre de la banda, canción, o no sé si funciona con solo la canción, pero también pueden poner el link de Spotify. Por si no quieren escuchar lo que yo estoy escuchando y quieren escuchar lo suyo, pueden hacerlo.
I won't let you down.
Tengo que dejar ese bot activado cada vez que juego Genshin, que les recuerde que pueden ocupar el comando. Vaya. ¡El conejo se ve! ¡Conejo!
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the porch for a
Me
while.
encanta.
She was in a bad mood.
Siento llegar tarde. No ha sido fácil convencer a los señores de que... ya.
Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
Ok. Algo bueno que hagamos, po.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad?
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
¿Y por qué se ruboriza? ¡Ay, mira, está ruborizada! Mira, tiene rubor. Me gustó. Quiero una foto. Foto. ¿Le gusta mi fondo? Está bonito. De Miku. Paint. No, pero... ¿Qué wea me abrió? Hermano, quiero el puto paint. Oh, cambió de fondo. Ahí sí, po. Ay, ¿cómo se llama esta desgracia? Así se llama, vale. De ya. Esta creo que es... No, creo que es un metro cualquiera. Rescue State.
Look, Dia's blushing.
Ya se cayeron.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the lesser.
Oh,
Beast.
buena. Lo hicimos de oro.
Oh, hey, Chief.
Jefe. Hola.
Ah, Dia, what are you doing here? Well, didn't expect to see you three together.
I take it you all know each other already?
¿Nos conocemos?
Mm-hmm. We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Osfon for more info.
Ah, ya. Es que como son todos los desgraciados iguales, solo cambia un poquito el vello, la barba, el cabello. Pero en esencia son todos los buenos iguales.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Rookshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumera City to begin bolstering its defenses, so people from all over have been called back to the city. Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell him what we know.
Tum, tum, tum,
Appreciate it,
tum,
Chief.
tum.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
¿Un robo? ¿Cuál? ¿El de mi corazón?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
Yo ya no leí, a ver, ¿qué dice? Hace poco la academia perdió algo que parece estar relacionado con la Arconte Dendro. Creo que podría ser una oportunidad para que la conozcan.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than... Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back.
¿Me van a pedir que la busque?
The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is...
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the
Puta
largest
madre.
commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river.
Al sur. Ya.
The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though.
Vale. Ah, pero peor es nada, pues, señor. Me ha dado una información muy importante.
If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves.
Volvemos a la academia.
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just
Vale.
say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City. There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like "Retake Sumeru for King Deshret." Word is that more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
Interesante.
You bet they are. King Deshret's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandoned their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own. Well, traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Vale.
Thanks, Dia, and you too, Osfond. Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zeru's festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that.
Lo intentaré, no prometo nada.
Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sub-Zeru's festival.
Bye bye, señora gata moreno. Toma, le dejo un conejo. ¿Hola?
The core of third. I've told you all.
Hey, go, Baron Bunny! Get him!
¿Puedo pagar esto? Ah, sí, se puede. Entonces también lo puedo prender, ¿cierto? Vale. ¿Dónde me dijeron que tengo que ir? Ah, puerto. Obviamente no voy a caminar, así que vámonos directo para acá. Estoy escuchando. O sea, sé que es Kiss, pero... ¿Qué canción? Heaven on Fire. El cielo en llamas. ¿No? ¿Vende algo? O está de adorno la desgracia.
Hey! Go, Baron Bunny!
El conejo. ¡Pum!
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
Usted no me quiso vender.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the core of 30 care? And that's not all. Did you know that...
Copucha, copucha.
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy! Huh? Guess that's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeru. Maybe it's because of what Dia told us earlier, but... Ooh. Let's get our bearings so we can start looking. We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. But other than that, Osfun told us to try posing as Academia students while asking around. Paimon checked the Akasha on the way here, and the Academia doesn't seem to have any research facilities in Port Ormos.
Por eso sería raro que dos estudiantes anden por aquí, pues. No tenemos excusa para estar acá.
Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're Academia students and asking about the stolen item? Well, given all the people that come through here every day, if there's any information to be found, Paimon...
Hola.
Welcome. How can I help you too?
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the Academia ever come to...
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are about to graduate often come to Port Ormos to cut loose a little.
Entonces tenemos que decir que somos estudiantes que estamos por regresar. Para que se vea creíble. Ay. Me está dando sueño. Vamos que se puede zaptering.
Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their studies and go on to become full-time researchers at the academia have it even harder.
Chucha. Bueno, en todo caso eso es verdad. Graduarse es solamente el inicio del, del camino tortuoso. Porque una vez graduado tienes que empezar a trabajar. Y a tomar más responsabilidades.
Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment. Some even say it's good luck to come to Port Ormos, so students and researchers come flocking here when things get to be too much at the academia.
Para relajarse un rato.
Ah, you see over there? Those are students from the academia. They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life is good.
Ajá. Y ahora.
Those students seem to be...
¿Y el tiempo se fue?
Get
no good. I've tried asking around, but I
Se
haven't
ven
been able to learn anything
orejitas.
useful. Not to mention the bunch of
Boom.
scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them.
Amparum.
Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about King Deshret and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
They're called Ein el Ahmar. Today,
Ojo
I
del
heard
al...
that the thing we're after might be in their
al
possession
Amar.
at the moment.
Ah, bueno.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing.
Hermano, yo no sé si podría estar hablando ahí cerca de una telaraña gigante. Y esa telaraña gigante, no me quiero ni imaginar cómo es la araña. Yo no podría estar ahí. ¿Cómo estamos, mi estimado Micho? ¿Cómo le va?
They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that
Final
Eremites are
pingüín.
after.
Lo
As
siento,
long as
amigo,
they
pero
know
estoy
you're a
en
student,
historia.
then deals can be
O
made.
jugar contigo. Además que no te conozco. Comiéndotela. Qué bueno, bien por ti. Al final, ¿qué te preparaste?
I've heard that Ein el Hakmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 mora, they'll give you info on anything.
Ah, por cierto, Micho. Estoy en la misión. Estoy en misión, así que técnicamente te estoy haciendo spoiler, pero estoy tan adelantado que creo que se te va a olvidar cuando llegues tú aquí. Me queda pura de tarde. Me hice una hamburguesita de silla, o sea, de soya, y un huevo al vapor. No spoiler tan a la chucha que ni me voy a acordar. Exacto. Lo que sí, hablamos con Nilou. Así que, excelente, por fin la conocí. O sea, ya la había conocido en un evento, pero ahora por historia la conocí.
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for? I guess we might as well give up on trying to graduate this way.
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge? I bet it's practically worthless to anyone aside from us.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Then the only thing left for us now is to find a way in. Why don't we all just pool our money together and pay for the information?
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research and shady knowledge? It all sounds pretty suspicious to Paimon. Is knowledge something people just buy and sell like that?
Vale, ¿por qué no se actualiza esta cosa? Digamos en la historia del Sumeru. Oh, mira, ¿te gusta este fondo? Está bonito. Bueno, es una estación de metro. Está bonita. Sí. Sí, sí. Lo chistoso es que es una imagen fija, pero le pusieron detalles que lo hacen ver como si estuviera animado. Por ejemplo, este humo claramente no es de la imagen, pues es un humo que colocaron acá. La luz también, pues, no prende. Pero hicieron que este sector de la imagen se iluminara y después no. Hicieron un parpadeo. Lo mismo con esto. Hicieron que esta parte de acá se iluminara. Acá hicieron un cosito de efecto. Y así convirtieron una imagen fija en una animación. Simplecito. Pero es que la verdad es que está bien. Yo lo encuentro que está bien hecho. Es como con la protesta. Falta un pastelito ahí. Está bien, está bien. Pero está piorita. Está bonito. Super Mario World. Ah, por esto es el 2. Muy fuerte de luz. Cambiémoslo. ¡Ah, no! La epilepsia. Se pegó. Oh, mira, uno de Genshin. Siempre busco algo que sea cómodo a la vista. Sí, la verdad que tengo un montón de... Creo que son... Creo que ya llegué a los 600 eh, fondos animados que tengo. Y lo tengo al azar. Por lo que a veces me encuentro como ese, que sube fuerte, pero lo veo tan poco que se me olvida que está ahí. A poquitos. Dicen carita.
So, what's your plan?
Ahora creo que sí se actualizó el coso. Sí, se actualizó. O ve ese desgraciado que me dice que se actualizó, pero es mentira. Me miente.
Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 mora. Have you lost your mind?
Pero tengo plata, po.
Oh, all right. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that.
Necesito fondos de viejas cochinas. El programa que ocupo para los fondos se llama Wallpaper Engine. Está en Steam como a $2, $3. Y hay, y hay tantos, pero tantos fondos de anime que el mismo programa te dice, ojo, la mierda está repleto de weas de anime. ¿Los quieres ver? ¿Sí o no? Y así separan a los otakus de la gente que no quiere ver esas cosas. Porque los buenos saben que no todo el mundo es otaku y que no a todos les gustan esas cosas. Entonces, para no alejar a esa porción de usuarios, te preguntan el desgraciado. La gente que se baña y los quiero. Exacto. Exacto. La gente que corre como Naruto y la gente normal. Exacto. ¿O no tengo que ir? Al puerto. Vaya. Por acá, ¿cierto?
It's just an adventure. I can totally do it.
In your dreams, maybe. Just forget about it, will you?
Y por acá. ¿Te imaginas ahí al Boric viciado al Genshin? Ese era chistoso. Pero tampoco sería algo tan raro si tenemos al cantante ese de cumbia que es pro en el Street Fighter o era Mortal Kombat. Y era haciendo un water drop. Piñera haciendo un water.
This is the place we heard those
Oh.
students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can spot the group they mentioned.
Como en Medel en Fortnite puteando al que mató sin saber que era el hijo. ¿Vas a ir a mi migra, Arcángel? Ok, ok. Muchas gracias por haberte quedado aquí un ratito, aunque sea FK. Gracias por los subtitos. Mira que en los viernes necesito que me manden susto porque me quedo dormido. Me da sueño. Y así ustedes me despiertan. Vaya, descansa, Arcángel. Ahí nos vemos en tu directo o en el mío. Si es en el tuyo, ten por seguro que mandaré un Oni-chan para ti.
Oh, you've arrived.
El conejo.
Please take a seat.
¡Pum!
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Huh! Once we reclaim the power of King Deshret, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of more this time, so we mustn't underestimate them.
¿Batallón de los Caracales? Qué nombre más raro. Como caracol, pero con A.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick mora?
Yeah, with boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
El caracal es como un caracol disléxico. Es como yo cuando escribo rápido. Escribo por estupideces. Pero al menos con un poquito de esfuerzo la gente me entiende. Te estoy escuchando, amigo. Ah, In Flames. Vale, vale. ¿Te pegó feo? ¿En serio? ¿Me caí? Guayo, ¿cómo estás? Buenas noches.
¡Oh! Lo bajé bien bonito, güey.
Por favor.
No mames. No mames.
Gracias por el show. Nada, no te preocupes, guacho. Es gratis. Y es divertido ver los clips que salen. A veces salen unos muy chistosos. A veces salen unos que son funables. Y otros que están fuera de contexto. Uno nunca sabe. Vamos. Pum.
All these guys talk about is King Deshret, so they're
Sí.
probably the ones we're looking for.
Contexto en la que te meto sin pretexto. Qué coqueto usted, señor.
Greater Lord
Digo, glu, 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 glu.
The traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Y de nomás total a la gente no le interesa este bla bla, así que seguramente se lo salte.
Los maté por un puñetazo.
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
En todo caso estamos pasando piola entre comillas, pero soy un que tiene una vestimenta muy diferente a la de Sumeru y anda con una enana flotante en el aire y pasamos piola, pues weón. Ahí. Que lo más chistoso. Un moco. Hola, ¿cómo está?
Who are you? What do you want?
El conejo está arriba de la mesa haciendo un baile sensual.
A student? What's a
Caca.
student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Te doy 50 moras.
Paimon can't stand to see so much more go. But there's no other choice right now.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Exacto.
Oh, that's right! We heard you mention King Deshret just now. We're actually interested to know more because...
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra.
Buena información de Yapa.
As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of King Deshret. Years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru.
¿Y si eran tan grandes, qué les pasó?
King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
So, you mean the
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed King Deshret's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of
¿Eso
our
no es una
enemies.
frase de los Simpsons? Que como no veo mucho Simpson, no, a eso no cacho la referencia.
Furthermore, she conspired with the academia to cover up the truth of her actions and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. But the story doesn't end there, oh no. King Deshret isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert, prophesying his
Ooh.
resurrection. Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true god will suffer retribution together.
Oh. Dejo la vio, mi guacho. Voy a matar aliens. ¿En qué juego?
If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret.
Es con... Ah, buen juego. me di vuelta el 1. Voy por el 2.
I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this
Es un juego de
conversation has reached
estrategia
its
que
end.
tienes que cubrirte y hacer cositas por aquí y por allá. Sí, me acuerdo. Aunque creo que el que jugué yo era una wea que era muy diferente. Creo que era como una versión del juego, pero cambiando la mecánica. El Chimera Squad y los deles.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
El Booty Out. No cacho. No. Era. Creo que era para celular. No, era un juego muy diferente. Era un juego de pelea por turno, pero tenías que desbloquear unos cositos. Era como un Candy Crush, era como una mezcla entre un RPG por turno y el jueguito del Candy Crush. Y tenía, yo seguro que tenía el nombre de XCOM. Y decía, pero esta weá no era de pelea como de estrategia por turno, weá, y está así. ¿Y qué hace que esta weá acá? Como, bueno. Está interesante, pero llegó un punto en que ya era muy complicado seguir avanzando y lo dejé botado. Como la mayoría de los juegos de celular.
You again? Deranged academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already
Oh,
warned you
el
that if you
almacén.
weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't
No.
find a merchant waiting for you there.
Me timaron, me
This
embaucaron.
group has been boasting all around that they can provide
¡Cacha!
information on a certain
I
item as a means
understand.
of luring people into their territory.
¿Cómo está mi estimado? Yo me quiero dar vuelta todo lo XCOM. Y después jugarlo en directo. No, pues amigo, tienes que jugarlo en vivo para sufrirlo en el momento. Así como yo me estoy dando vuelta el Digimon. Y sin saber lo que, lo que viene adelante. Se me han muerto 2 personajes. Ya voy a irme al limpiecito. Ok. Vaya. Diviértase. Y espero que ningún alien le deje cositas en el cuerpo. Es que al menos el 1 tiene como 3 finales. Y sé que el bueno sin querer. Buena. Yo nací en el bueno, me morí igual. Yo me saqué el final malo en el metro Last Light. Yo me saqué el final bueno en el metro 1. En el metro 2 me saqué el final malo. Y en el 3 me saqué el final bueno.
Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the more you're worth.
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this,
El final bueno del Metro 1 no es el canónico, po. El canónico es el malo. En el 2 se supone que donde no mueres es el canónico. Ya, pero... ¿Qué? ¿Te hice un spoiler? El juego ya es muy antiguo, así que da lo mismo.
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
¿No te habías ido con los aliens, animal? La puta madre, weón. Pum. Pum. Me encanta esta cosa para mandar mis emotes. Estoy viendo desde la sombra. Buena, mega guacho. Mira, con que haya saludado yo ya soy feliz. Si quiere quedarse en las sombras y no decir nada, usted es feliz. Es libre de hacer lo que usted quiera. Si quiere toquetearse mientras está en las sombras, usted es libre de hacer lo que quiera.
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
I'm warning you, don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have
Hola,
to make an
Karim.
exception.
Saludos, saludos. Tiro una promo. Oscarín, Oscarín, Oscarín. Acá estás.
¡Ay! Conchetumare.
¿Yo estoy con la categoría? ¿Otra vez? Pero hermano, ¿qué onda? ¿Qué onda con la categoría? La he cambiado 3 veces. El tío Twitch anda medio raro con la categoría, ¿eh? Es segunda vez que la cambio. Ahora sí, ahora sí. Ya la había cambiado una vez, hace como una hora. No sé qué onda. Por cierto, si alguien quiere colocar música, puede hacerlo. Coloca el comando SR y tienen que colocar la banda y la canción. O el enlace de Spotify. Ojo, solo de Spotify. Si no está en Spotify, puede que no. O agarra algo al azar. O lo que más se le parezca. O no agrega nada. Y se cambió otra vez. ¿En serio se cambió otra vez? No, se quita todo raro. Mm. Obviamente la siguiente canción será la del coso. Genshin. Ah, ¿le gusta mi fondo? Está bonito, ¿no? El trapito. El señor Venti. El fondo por defecto que viene. Ah, sí, Pokémon. ¿Te gustan los fanboy? Pero el fondo está bonito. Y la verdad es que no me desagrada el venti. Tampoco hay que discriminar.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Teyvat.
Fueron a la guerra para negociar. Lo discrimina abiertamente.
If, on
Yo
the other hand, we
Ok,
can't
no.
agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through of a few business deals. I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, I fear that by then, also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
What did you say?
Pelea, pelea, pelea.
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Ok.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Ah, sí, por favor. Gracias.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it?
Well...
El culiao.
Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it.
Culiao bueno para
Compensation for our silence.
enfrentar en la
I'd say you're
yayita
getting
a
an
las
excellent
personas,
deal.
weón.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Emirites running too!
Todavía la canción que colocaste.
Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around here. Let's get
Señor almacén.
that way, after him!
¿Dónde se fue? Señor almacén. Ah, no coche, no esto. Pude haber puesto un conejo.
Al-Haytham, right?
Almacén, ¿verdad?
What do you want?
¿Sabes la gracia?
No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even.
Okay.
Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future. All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about! Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about certain something, no?
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that? A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Pelea.
Huh? Oh, yeah! He's really strong! Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
He doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Maybe not, but he can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from
Otro tipo.
Those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you won't.
Worry the light.
All right, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for, we'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
You were willing to part with 500,000 mora for something and you didn't even know what it was? Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile.
Obtenemos información a madrazos.
Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
Ok, le hicimos que veníamos a buscar un coso de la cosa de la cuestión de la esta.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too. What else?
Oye, ¿está buena la canción? Me gustó. Se va para mi playlist. Ahí viene. It's coming. Riding black clothing. I'm reclaimer of name. Sí, había escuchado el coro, aunque no sabía cómo se llama la canción. Sí, Micho me había dicho que era una banda que había hecho el OST del juego. Pero bueno.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before.
Claro.
This is what you've been looking for.
¿Y por qué lo tienes tú?
Paimon can't tell what it is. It looks like some kind of ornament.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha.
Conocimiento encapsulado. Eh, es como, ¿what? Pero si la información es intangible, ¿cómo la puedes encapsular en un coso? Es como, a menos que esté materializada en alguna libreta, en algún libro mágico, en alguna huevita, algo tangible, pero información, dato es algo que no se puede tocar. Po. ¿Cómo lo puedes almacenar? Bueno, estamos en un mundo mágico de fantasía. ¿Qué vamos a estar cuestionando como estuviese aquí? Se puede nomás, y punto.
Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any requisites.
O sea, pudiéramos decir que esas cosas son como un pendrive. O un disco duro. Vale.
That's amazing.
Pero ¿por qué le dice así como en mi precioso? Esta Paimon queda chistón. Nos fuimos a comerciales.
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them.
No, obviamente, pues, sí. Si allá ellos restringen la información con ese cosito de ahí, y esta cosa no lo hace, obviamente es ilegal.
They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied with life as designed for them by the Akasha and wish to change their fate. Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to Mora for the Eremites. Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students. Well, I think that about sums it up. Ah, so that's your true objective. With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer. You're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people.
Somos un poquito insistentes.
Fresh fruits and veggies, both quantity and quality.
Bueno, la canción es súper larga. Pero está buena. El
Let's
conejo.
continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something. I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant.
¿Dory?
Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that as long as there is profit to be made, there is nothing she won't dare to sell. She's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply with Academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further.
Obviamente.
Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
Vale, somos espías.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
Ok.
Fine. So how do we go about doing this?
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve. You'll have to improvise.
Soy bueno improvisando.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste. I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
What? We only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad. Is that something we can learn quickly?
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight?
Sí.
Oh, that's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look the same to Paimon.
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
Ya, vale.
How'd it go?
Supongo que la que brilla más fuerte.
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value. Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's trust.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the mora for purchasing canned knowledge.
Buena.
Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any mora left over, just keep it. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately.
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time.
Ok. Vamos obligados, así que vamos.
Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dory, come.
Ok, hay que hablar con la desgracia esta.
Dory's informant is a traitor near Old Ormos.
Acá leíto no tampoco.
Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Ey, pero eso no es la tipa.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Paimon doesn't think it was that on the paper.
What a unique palette. We have unripe hara fruits, but we usually keep them in the back. I'll have someone...
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe hara fruits. Show them to...
Got it. You too. Please follow me.
Oh, ok.
You two
Oh,
have
literalmente.
fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
My mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
Si fuera más rápido, por favor. Amigo, amigo. Amigo, amigo. Acelera el chofer.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully. Okay, everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What? The matcha? Where? I'll hate them said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
¿Dónde te la mataron? Subiendo, subiendo, subiendo.
Hey, go, Baron! He ran that way!
Hola. No sé, creo que vos se escapó nomás. Turutun, tu-
Look, he's over there!
turutun, pa- Ah, había un teleporte acá, po.
Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way! Another password! Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the building on the right!
True history is sometimes even more exciting than legend.
Here, over here. You can stop running now.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some hara fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good.
Huh? Wait, you're Dory? Paimon sure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business.
Sorry, no era intención insultarte.
But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far.
Qué buen tema.
Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady dealings, haven't you?
Tun, tun. La que se pregunta quiénes son. Yo sé, es una banda chilena. De metal mezclado con música folclórica. Un folk metal. Por decirlo así. Tomás, hola, verde.
environment, but we'll take it.
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much mora they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. As decent folks trying to run an honest... So that's why I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time here, but don't worry. I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please, knock yourself out.
Ok, gracias.
As long as you have lots of round, shiny mora, then we're all good. Ah, yes!
Come la merca.
Of course. Go ahead. Help yourselves. Voila!
Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with the...
What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons for buying. I can, however, offer some suggestions. Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people in all of Teyvat have ever studied it, making it extremely rare. It's on sale now for the...
Yeesh, who would want to be an expert in that topic?
Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Teyvat in the early Archon War period?
Sinceramente, igual me produce curiosidad este conocimiento.
With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any...
Ooh, now this sounds like it could be useful.
2 million mora, and it's yours. No discounts.
Creo que tengo 3.
Whoa, that's a lot of mora!
Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down...
Alright, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned.
You've really got a good head on your shoulders, and quite the eye for quality.
Okay.
We'll take these, please and thank you.
My oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are a rare breed. Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1...
Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million! But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1 million mora.
Es una táctica para hacerte gastar más plata. Como eso lleve tanto y por una moneda más se lleva otro gratis.
Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And so far, everything we bought belongs to Al-Haytham. Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Al-Haytham's mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you.
Excellent. Then please, select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here.
Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones from over there?
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million mora each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something to your liking. Please.
Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these. So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful.
Ok, supongo.
Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques,
Eso pa' 20.
the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sword fighting techniques 8.
Pero nos estaría faltando los otros 7, pues, weón.
Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one. Dory, we'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Whether it's canned knowledge or anything else you need, bring your mora to Dory and doors will open.
Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham. Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about
Ay, de verdad me dieron el conocimiento. Vale. Voy y vuelvo. Voy a buscar agüita. Se me está acabando. Ya no aguanto más los ojos, hermano. Buen buen día. ¿Se va a ir a mimir o se va a hacer otras cositas? Si es a mimir, descansa, amigo. Si es otra cosa, ánimo. Y se puede.
Mora, Mora. Oh, please, come back.
Ok. ¿Dónde quiero ahora?
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
No, me caí.
You two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
Whoa, there's so many people from the academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the pretense of conducting official business.
Pero lo que yo tengo yo aquí es ilegal, pues. Me pueden pillar.
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcher won't come here. Okay, now, tell me how...
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the academia lost now?
Before that, I have to ask. Why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
Yeah, he just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while now, but we still haven't found a way. When we heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related to the gods, we came here in case it turned out to be our lucky break.
In that case, you're on the right track.
Gracias.
A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or how to find your...
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's right here, in Port Ormo.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next.
Bueno.
I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine knowledge capsule truly is.
What's
As
up?
you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. The knowledge contained within may bring great power or wealth to whoever. Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still... My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach I agreed to forego ownership of the divine knowledge capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all, there's no harm in understanding. However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar.
Obviamente.
They adamantly believe that the divine knowledge capsule contains King Deshret's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it. They refuse to let anyone from the Academia tarnish their deity's soul.
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me. The divine knowledge capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner. To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory. Unless I know whose hands the divine knowledge capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through. Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on board now...
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out where the divine...
Yes, you can say that. But this arrangement harms none of us. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the divine knowledge capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days and approach her again. If I get the opportunity to study the divine knowledge capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation?
Me parece.
Okay, then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Alhaitham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to use it.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Sure, I can teach you. Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic.
Obviamente. Me mandó la chucha, po, weón. ¡Hay un cofre! Buena. Primero está completamente casi inexplorada, así que... Ya, hay otro cofre. Estoy tratando de desbloquear los cofres que tienen en mi camino. O hacer todo desafío de tiempo. Puta. ¡Pero amiga! ¡Ah! ¿Qué tu madre, weón? Amber no es muy aplicada a saltar en callampas. Supongo que está bien. ¿Cuál fue el primer cofre que vi? Ese. Y después el de allá. Realmente curín. Bajandín. ¡Pum! ¡Au, au, au, au! No lo veo. ¿Ah? ¿Hola? A ver, pegamos esto también. Puta la wea. No. Ay, ay, ay. Ay. Oh, me pegaron. ¡Pum! ¡Se cayó! ¿Dónde está? Bueno, estúpido se cayó a la chucha para abajo, pues, bueno. Vale. Suéltame. ¿Esto? Tengo que llenarlos todos. Ah, gracias.
Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift.
Pobre. ¡Pum!
No escape. Get him.
¡Pum! Uno menos. ¿Cómo está? ¡Ay! ¿Y ese Blade, weón? ¿Qué wea? Au.
Eyes on me!
¿No hay uno más?
Told you I'd win.
Ahora, ¡ay! Está aquí, pobrecito. Toma. ¡Te quemo! Puta, nos mandé muy bien a la chucha, weón.
Let it rain.
Dale.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
Cofre. Bajandín.
I won't.
Mira, que ahí lo reventó al conejo primero, weón. Vale. Menos. ¿Hola, otro? ¿Hola? Ah, ahí está. ¡Ay, venga para acá! Vale.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
All right. This
Bien,
place
conejito.
works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
¡Pum! ¡Nos quemamos, amigo!
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days, since most have been taken by the Eremites to augment.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount. We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. One before using this knowledge capsule, and one after. While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't worry. I'll run statistical analyses afterward to mitigate any confounding effects.
Wow! Hey, them! You must have been one of those, Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academia, right? So, why are you risking getting caught by the mantra for this capsule?
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity. This is but
Sounds like you're trying to avoid the question.
Sí.
All right, let's begin the test. Just fight as you
Yo
normally
voy a
do.
decir lo mismo.
To ashes!
Here!
¡Pum! Adiós.
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record data. The next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection with it so you can...
¿Dónde está?
Hey, how are you feeling? You mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2. Fight with the same...
No escape! Think you can bully me?
¡Pum!
Power that ended up positions. Ha! Yeah.
De verdad estaba fuerte, ¿verdad?
Now, I'll start recording data again.
Oh, hey, Thumb. How's it going?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability. During the second fight, his overall fighting...
Wait! How much? Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal... I'm heading back to Akela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This...
Okay. Pues nos esperemos. 2 horas. Ay.
Let's see.
That's more like it. Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
¿Qué pasé, po? Esta es la wea. Ay. Vamos, Versita, tú puedes. Yo sé que tú llegas. Ah, wea. ¡No! ¡Puta madre!
Look at you, Boozle.
Told you I'd win.
No es esos para allá arriba.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Más fácil hacer esto.
Here, over here!
Guanejo.
Welcome back, my loyal patrons. What can I do for you this time? You name it. Canned knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it. Where there's a waterfall of Mora, there's a way.
Can you really get us anything we want? Anything at all?
Aha! So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind. Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more profound than ordinary canned knowledge. But you know, that kind of information isn't going to be cheap.
No importa, tenemos plata.
After all, I had to work really hard
Huh?
to weasel my way into the auction
Eso.
site. Not to mention that if anyone found out that I
¿Qué
was
pasó?
the
¿Por qué
leaker,
pasó?
I would be in big,
¿Me perdí algo? Acá la banquita. Ah, al parecer sí.
But how can we be sure your information is accurate? Hyman's curious how you just happen to have this kind of info the moment we need it.
No le puedes decir a la vendedora de información cómo conseguir información, por mano.
Because to me, anything of value is what I consider to be my supply. Therefore, I must always be aware of what's hot on the market in order to secure more sales.
Guita.
As for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one can dispute it.
Danos un precio.
It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The divine knowledge
Pero dime cuánto pagué, por mano.
by a certain Misery, the leader of Ain el-Ahmar.
Ain el-Ahmar? You mean the Eremites who worshipped King Deshret?
Ah, so you're already familiar with them. The group has done everything in their power to obtain the divine knowledge capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of King Deshret.
¿Y lo tiene?
That divine knowledge capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. It was glowing bright red. The capsule is clearly visible in the picture I took. You can look for yourself.
Thanks for the info, Dory.
Please, it's my pleasure. It's all thanks to discerning customers such as yourselves that my efforts yesterday were not in vain. Please, don't hesitate to contact me if you ever need anything else in the future.
Cuidado con esa frase que uno la puede malentender y ofrecer cosas que no sean muy aptos para este horario.
Well, we figured out where the divine knowledge capsule is. It turns out it ended up in the hands of Ain el-Ahmar. Let's head back and talk to Al-Haytham.
Oye, estoy como un ping-pong de un lado a otro por estupidez, ¿eh? ¿Y la pelea? ¡Ay! El conejo.
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
Dory even gave us evidence to verify the intel. Have a look.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the Eremites' transaction. But then to get close enough to take a picture like this. Well, all right. The person in this picture is indeed Misery, the leader of Ain el-Ahmar. And the glowing red capsule he's holding appears to be the divine knowledge capsule. In which case, if we play our cards right, when we confront them next week, we should be able to force them to show their hand.
At first, get why you were provoking these Ein El Akmar guys. But now, it sort of makes sense.
Estaba
Everything's
todo
playing right into
calculado.
your hands. After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their boss and get them to lend us the divine knowledge capsule.
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on the afternoon of the arranged date. See you then.
Y ya. No, vale.
Oh, Hatham sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he
Ahí
is.
llegó.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to the pier in front of Faros Lighthouse.
Yep, let's go.
Vamos. Espérenme un momentito. Déjeme ver cómo van las views que estoy dejando.
Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this.
I thought Sumeru would be different, but nope, everywhere's the same.
Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look.
I thought Sumeru would be different, but nope, everywhere's the same. I thought Sumeru would be different, but nope, everywhere's the same.
Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this.
I thought Sumeru would be different, but nope, everywhere's the same.
Hello. Y no puedo alquilar un barco, weón. Vale, 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 vamos, 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 vamos.
Talk to the bartender if you want a drink. Welcome.
That's enough work for today.
Baron Bunny!
Oh, hey, Thumb. I knew you were crazy.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. I was more worried that you might go back on your promise. But to your credit, it appears that you're sticking to your word.
Después de una caminata fome. Sigamos acá. Pero, bueno, es típico de Genshin, pero he estado de un lado para otro nomás. Como que ahora va a haber un bla bla. O sea, una pelea.
This is turning into quite an occasion. I also brought some backup. I assume.
Backup? Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support this lunatic because he helped you out? Fine. I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Uh-oh, here they come. Good luck, you two.
Pelea, pelea.
That's close enough.
Pelea, por fin. Oh, no le hizo nada.
Where do you think you're going?
I'll be back.
To ashes!
I'll be back.
Following orders.
Boom.
Positions. Yeah.
This dance is for you. No one escapes my sight.
Ooh.
Academia scum! Boss! Finally! Did you use it? Great! Now we can... Boss?
Oh.
What's wrong?
What happened to him?
We have to cut his Akasha connection. Now.
Target acquired. Arrest him. Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Al-Haytham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away!
World, forget me.
What in Tibet just happened? It's like that big guy suddenly lost his mind.
Eso le pasa por ver cosas que no debería ver.
It looks like he used the divine knowledge capsule.
You mean the divine knowledge capsule did that to him?
Sí que sí.
Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation. This divine knowledge capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Possessing it doesn't... Did you hear what he said? World, forget me. What...
If the mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the divine knowledge capsule back too. What a shame. Still, Paimon didn't expect the divine knowledge capsule would be so dangerous. Imagine if we tried to open it. Oh,
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos. I believe our collaboration has also reached its...
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the divine knowledge capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something. Since you're a member of the Academia, do you have any idea how we could go about meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Most of the time. Moreover, since the Academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom, scholars have no reason to desire to make contact with the deity herself anyway.
La wea.
Everything about Lesser Lord Kusanali is such a mystery.
I'm heading back to the Academia. How about you two?
Ni idea, hay que hacerlo ahora.
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good.
Vamos.
Then we'll part ways here, Alhaitham, until we meet again.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
Vale. Muy buena. Está la chucha aún.
Miss the Sub-Zero's festival, right? Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad. Paimon thinks she must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time.
I'll race you there. Get him.
¿Dónde es? Ah, puta entra. Ah, aquí. Bueno, estúpido.
There she is! Dunyarzad, we're back!
Conejo.
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. Indeed. The festival's tomorrow. We've been preparing for so long that I can't help but feel a little nervous.
Obviamente, po.
They need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that Lesser Lord Kusanali will feel everyone's gratitude.
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone who comes to the festival will also have a good time. Speaking of which, did you manage to make your way to Port Ormos? Discovering?
Of course we went. A lot of things happened there.
I see. Sounds like you two had another exciting adventure. If there is another chance, I would love to join.
Es muy peligroso.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd both be in for a lifetime of trouble.
Dia! You were eavesdropping!
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is part of the job.
It's all right, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. I know better than to think my body could handle it. The festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing but causing trouble for you. So Dia, please take some time to relax. I'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
Even when you put it that way, it still doesn't feel right.
¿Qué pasó ahora?
Don't worry, my guardian knight.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and many no-good scumbags are gonna try to take advantage of that.
Ow!
Oh, you two must be exhausted from your long journey back to the city. My apologies for not realizing this sooner.
No, no te preocupes, usé un teleporte, así que estamos bien.
I've already prepared a room for you to rest. Please follow me.
Oh, pero si hiciste y es gratis, acepto.
Oh, you're so thoughtful. Paimon's so ready.
Here we are. It's also fairly close to where I've been.
It looks really
nice. Not at all. Just tell me more about your adventures when you next get the chance.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you stories next time.
Oh, if you don't mind, how about we all walk around together tomorrow?
Ya, pues. Me parece.
All of my friends will be working the festival, and Dia is still insisting on her covert protection.
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival if Dia's constantly hovering over you, right?
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing tomorrow morning. Have a great night.
It's a deal. Good night, Dunyarzad.
I may be too
Good
excited
night.
to fall asleep tonight.
Paimon started to really look forward to the Sub-Zero festival too. Will there be Oh no. Thinking about food is just gonna keep Paimon up all night. Did we oversleep? We should go meet Dunyarzad right away.
La residencia está bonita y todo, pero no tiene puerta. Ah, no, sí tiene puerta. Pero está abierta, pues. Todo el mundo me ve. Y todos me miran. Oh, qué chiquita la weá, weón.
Traveler, Paimon, I've been waiting for you two.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. We must have overslept a little bit.
Not at all. I arrived early. Today is finally here. I must cherish every moment as if it were gold.
You've worked so hard for this day. You gotta enjoy it to the fullest.
You know it. Oh, it's just that, as expected, I had some trouble falling asleep last night. I'm hoping my
Pero igual
body
te puedes
won't
tomar un
be
café.
too much of an issue today. Well, shall we? Let's start with the stalls over there. Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, there's selling food over that way. Let's go take a look.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
La media granada, pues, weón.
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit? It's all vegetarian stuff. So, what's the Haftmewa feast you mentioned just now?
It's another Sub-Zero's festival tradition. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods. Generally speaking, the most common selections were foods like Rukashaba mushrooms, Nilopala lotuses, Sumera roses.
So, the Sub-Zero festival is a vegetarian holiday?
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread. We just use the 7 foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumero uses vegetarian food to represent the Dendro Archon,
Oye, pues es la conte de lechuga.
then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food like roasted fowl, juicy meatballs, grilled steak?
Oye, no estaría nada mal.
Oh, Traveler, we have to go to Natlan as soon as possible.
I hope your wish comes true one day, Paimon.
Thanks. All right, how about we also check out some of these other stalls?
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at alchemical divination?
What's alchemical divination? Those two things sound like they'd be fun to try together.
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a mysterious craft invented by none other than Lesser Lord Kusanali herself.
So, how does it work?
It's quite simple. After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents, I'll use them to perform a random transmutation.
Sure sounds random. So random that it will probably fail.
That is precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only diviner here will interpret the remnants.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected, and all that occurs can be traced back to fate. You could say this is a pearl of old wisdom.
Why does everything sound so much more credible when Dunyarzad says it? Are you guys working together?
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure knows her stuff. So, how about it? Want to give it a try? Okay, one moment. It's the moon.
Paimon wants to take a look too. Is it? It looks more like a pie that Paimon bit into.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
Illusions and lies? That sounds rather ominous.
No. Mentiras. Vida es tan solo una mentira.
Yes, but this book says that if you
Emoción,
trust your
engañado.
intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey. It is up to you to forge your own ending. Oh, thank you so much. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next stall.
They say the Sub-Zerus festival was very lively a long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormuz,
Ah, lo va
people
empujando.
would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's dance of Sub-Zerus will be just as impressive.
No.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
What?
It's a weird guy with a weird hat.
Hey, it's Dunyarzad!
Miss Dunyarzad, the children love you even more than the Yalda candies. In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zerus festival, the children have all grown very fond of you.
The Hallowed Night of Flowers. It's an honor that you know my name.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I commend you on your contributions to the glorious Sub-Zerus festival. All right, little soldiers. Take your Yalda candies and don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismissed!
Rompan filas.
Yes, Knight Ferris!
Just what is going on here?
No lo saben, menos yo, po, amiga.
Ferris, the Night of Flowers, is another Sub-Zerus festival icon, and one immensely popular with children. In the past, the actor portraying Ferris would also sit on a flower carriage.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful memories today.
As are we to you, Vihar.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalda candies? They're a festival staple, and I happen to have some boxes readied here.
Uy,
Take a
comida
look.
gratis.
Whichever one.
That is the fun part. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon, hara fruit,
Ooh, those all sound pretty good.
and there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
Huh? What's up with those two flavors?
Onikabuto is a little spicier than lizard tail.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? Traveler, help Paimon pick one. It's alright. Paimon believes in you.
I also believe in your intuition.
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
Lección. ¿O elegí yo? Bueno. ¿Cuál elijo? ¿Cuál elijo? A ver. ¿El 3?
Attention! That's unfortunately lavender melon.
Oh, Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible luck. But looks like Paimon was wrong.
The Sunsetia flavored candy was in box number 4. How about this? The most important thing is that everyone has a good time at the festival.
Really?
It's Night of Flowers, not Night of Candies.
Paimon really wilted the carriageless Night of Flowers.
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy, so let's keep going.
Oh, actually, I just remembered that I left something behind. Since you're here? Can you come with me to get it?
Vaya.
Dunyarzad, you probably forgot because you're so excited about the Sub-Zero's festival.
How embarrassing.
Ay, no alcanzó a tirar el conejo.
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
I know, right? Hey, wait a minute. Pause.
Uy, se lo van a raptar.
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Those Eremites don't look like they're up to any good.
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
Light touch the sun. Sorry, me quedé escuchando la canción.
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora, but I wonder how much the Homayanis would shell out to get you back.
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyarzad!
Hey, Did you scumbags even consider that the Homiyanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're Dia. Dia the Flame Main. No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long. You sold your unruly mane.
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family started working with her as gratitude for her past kindness.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs.
Aren't your claws all dull by now? Don't get...
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
Yo quería pelear.
No, we're gonna stay and help. There's too many of them. You're right. All right, fine.
Please be careful, Dia.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. This is my job.
¿De qué?
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Ajá, tengo que escapar. Ah, buena.
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You look a little pale. Are you in shock?
I'm fine. My body always reacts like this whenever I exert myself too much.
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about Dia. After all, none of this would have happened if I hadn't insisted on coming.
Yeah, don't worry.
My lady, traveler, found ya.
Easy peasy.
Dia! You took care of them so fast!
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
Dia, your arm.
Oh, su bracito.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but I'm still getting used to this new greatsword.
Please, let me take a closer look.
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword. What happened to the one you were using before?
About that. Well, I sold it, because I was low on Mora. Stuff like this happens every now and then.
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's fund.
Ay, qué tierna. Vendió su mandoble para puya.
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry. I'm not gonna lose my commission because I made my
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon without permission and getting hurt? I'll have to reevaluate your performance.
You're so unreasonable, my lady.
Thank you very much, Dia.
Don't be like that. I get embarrassed really easily.
Are you feeling unwell again, Dunyarzad?
My lady, your condition. Traveler, can you take her somewhere to rest? I'll look around the area to make sure we're safe.
Me cargó.
I'm
Ow.
Go, Baron Bunny!
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Boom.
Yes, better. Just give me a few moments and I'll be good to go.
Hoy me gustó la escena. Foto.
I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret.
Zapto.
I was actually born with Elazar. It's terminal now.
Can't believe it's Elazar.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that case, you probably know about its severity. Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure. The disease's progression can only be delayed through environmental therapy.
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar and I came to terms with it a long time ago. Compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this, its effects on my life have been much more painful. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me so that I can live for that much longer. However, did you know? Before I ran away from home this time, the world outside of my home didn't even know that I existed. Since I was a child, all I could do was sit on my bed and stare at everything outside of my window.
Venga.
I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets.
Entiende.
I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and
Por eso
speak
quiero
with
hacer este
others.
festival, porque puede que no pueda haber ningún festival más, pues. Puede que se desviva pronto.
Not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. The joy on everyone's faces here, and all the support up this way. When my final day does arrive, at the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world, right?
As long as you don't forget Paimon, Paimon also won't forget about you. No, even if you forget Paimon, Paimon will still remember you.
Me hace llorar.
Thank you two so much. I apologize for the depressing conversation. To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her encouragement, I wouldn't have taken that first step. Thanks. There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets. Oh, right! Isn't it almost time?
Huh? Almost time for what?
Isn't the dance of Sub-Zeros about to begin?
Sí, pues quiero ir a ver a
It's the part of
Nilu.
the festival that I've been looking for. Nilu will recreate that legendary scene with her most splendid dancing. And the Sub-Zeros festival will conclude, and with that, my wish will also...
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go to the stage!
Yeah, we should still make it in time.
¿Dónde es? ¿Encuentro por acá? Ah, sí. ¿No era acá, po? No era aquí. ¡Ay, ay, ay, ay! Energía, energía. Mira.
I won't.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior permission?
Chucha.
Over there! Someone's yelling at Nilu!
I think I just saw the Academia's Grand Sage. Why is he here in person?
But the Dance of Sub-Zerus is one of the key parts of the Sub-Zerus Festival. If we can't perform it...
The Sub-Zerus Festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. Only the Academia can host such an event. If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this?
The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zerus Festival, but they failed this responsibility for many years. I need to speak with them. This is a hard pill to swallow, but you're right. Things would only get worse.
Art, dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land of knowledge and reason?
Pero weón. Son sus costumbres. ¿Cómo pueden negar esa weá, hermano? Además, ustedes tienen que haber hecho esta weá, po, como dijo la tipa, po. ¿Cómo tan penca, weón? ¿Cómo tan penca? Bueno, es todo lo que deberían hacer estas festividades. Y no las pescan y oye, o que sean como no religiosos porque los buenos tienen po acá. Y ese es.
Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to defile it.
No. I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts. Even the goddess of flowers dedicated a dance to her.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbha day that prohibits public art performances. We will announce it to the public later via the Akasha.
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
Ya estamos empezando a tener conflictos aquí. El conocimiento versus no voy a decir la danza, pero arte artística, o sea, conocimiento versus el arte.
The Sub-Zeru's festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad. You all saw that just now? The Grand
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere the Academia can't find us and perform there. But how do we let everyone know? And what about the atmosphere on the stage? Or we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance. No. They just threatened to investigate the organizers. If we were caught...
Nilu, it's alright. Don't worry about it.
But you've been looking forward to the Dance of Sub-Zero so much. And I know how important this festival is to you.
It's okay. Seeing you care this much about my feelings is more than enough. It would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zero's festival at this point. I don't want to get everyone in trouble.
If you say so. But you can sneak out for the next Sub-Zero's festival, right? We'll make sure the next one is a smashing...
The next one. Yes. Okay, it's a promise. It will be a smashing success.
Algo me dice que esa promesa puede que no se...
I can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless geezers.
It really is okay. There's nothing
No,
we can
no,
do
no,
about
no,
it.
hay que hacer algo, hay que dejarla cagar nomás. Hay que hacer protestas.
Still, I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilu's dance.
A lot happened today. It's a shame the festival ended the way it did. Nilu and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sub-Zero's festival a success, but Dunyarzad is running out of time. Yeah.
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The project has entered its most critical phase. Power has begun to flow from...
Oh, we're gonna be late! It's all because you wouldn't get out of... We should go meet Dunyarzad right away!
Me camo dormido. Hello. ¿Y la música?
Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry we're late.
Boom.
Not at all. I arrived early.
You seem
Otra
kinda
vez.
tired. Did you not get enough sleep?
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Sure. Traveler? Why are you just standing there? Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go take a look.
¿Por qué no habíamos estado antes? ¿Déjà vu?
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
You are quite well informed, miss. I thought most people.
They're all plants! Oh, Paimon's a little disappointed. Actually, what is the Haftmewa feast you mentioned just now?
It's one of the Sub-Zerus festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Pero de momento, ¿aquí no hay un déjà vu? No. Ya me dan las opciones, pues, weón.
Remnants appear to be in the form of the moon.
Really? Paimon thought it looked like some kind of food.
The moon signifies... It's escaping me for now.
Juan buscó.
Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, right. It means illusions and lies.
Ah, ¿verdad? Porque yo aquí canté esta canción. Mentiras. Y ha sido más que una mentira.
But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
¿Para Mesías?
Understood. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay,
Interesante.
so where to next?
Oh, que en el techo. Ahí se cayó.
All right, soldiers. Now that you have your Yalda candies, don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismissed.
Caímos en un bucle temporal. Ay. Voy y vuelvo. Se volvió. Ya nos fuimos a comercial otra vez.
Yes, Knight Varus!
¿Por qué se queda quieta, tipo?
What's going on? Is this a play?
Ah, no, sí se va a comercial.
Ferris, the Night of Flowers, is another Sub-Zerus festival
Oh, do you want some Yalda candies? I happen to have some boxes ready here. Take a look and pick whichever one you want.
¿En cuál me dijo que estaba la que yo quería?
What's to pick? Don't these boxes all look the same? Ooh.
And there's also lizard tail and
Ugh. Why do those flavors even exist? Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants to eat the Sensetia flavor.
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
¿Cuál era? La cuarta. ¿Cuál era? Ya.
Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is in
La chunté.
Sensetia.
Paimon bet you had incredible luck, and Paimon was right!
Ay, creo que tengo una ventana abierta. ¿Pero tanto frío? Efectivamente. Ahí está. Matándome de frío gratis. Ya que soy weón.
How's that possible? It's obviously random. Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where are you going? You're just gonna walk off like that?
Déjà vu. The road to hell is for the cutie.
Oh, Paimon knows what that is. It's when you feel like you've already experienced whatever
Hey,
is going on.
déjà
In
vu.
that case, Paimon also felt something like that today. But that's just so. Why'd you run here in such a hurry? So that's it. You're intentionally doing things you usually wouldn't and seeing if you.
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat? Got it. You don't look like you're from these parts, but I gotta say, you've got...
Charcoal-baked Angelina cake? Isn't it that burned thing that didn't look tasty at all? Oh, Paimon understands what you're trying to do now. That thing? Isn't this going a bit too far? How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted awful. Then, you mean... That's impossible! We were just talking about how gross it... So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu? Paimon also gets the... how about... Dunyarzad is sitting by herself on that bench over there. What a coincidence, Dunyarzad. We meet again. Why are you sitting here all by yourself?
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just now, but thankfully Dia came to my rescue. I started to feel unwell after that, so I sat down here.
Exactamente como... O sea, antes. Un momento...
Kidnappers? Oh my goodness, are you hurt?
I'm okay. Dia's arm got scratched, but it isn't serious.
Whew. That's a big relief. But, Dunyarzad, you seem a little down today.
Not at all. I've always been like this. Excessive physical exertion or strong besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days, my time will come.
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
It really is fine. I don't mind. Huh? Did something happen?
Dunyarzad, have you ever felt deja vu? You know, like when you've already experienced something that's happening right now?
Deja vu? No. But my days
Ah,
have been
dice déjà vu.
years now. Even if
¿Pero por qué no
I were
colocaron
feeling
déjà vu
I
nomás?
suppose I would already be used to it.
Ay. Bueno, me hubieran puesto déjà vu y hubiera entendido el tiro. Pero como dijeron paramecia, yo dije, ah, debe ser alguna weá como déjà vu, pero quizá... No, no es déjà vu.
Oh, Paimon sees. Then...
It's almost time.
Pero esta vez no nos contó sobre la enfermedad, po.
Huh? Time for what?
Ya que no hubo vínculo. Claro, si logramos protegido y haber arrancado con ella, ahí sí hubiera adquirido más confianza y no hubiera contado.
Nilu's dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin.
Tengo malas noticias para ti. No va a haber baile.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbaha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will publicly announce it later through the Akasha.
Understood. I will inform him when I
The Sub-Zero's festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Lo bueno es como que se quieren desligar del arcón. Que quieren desvincular del... Eso, porque si no respetan sus festividades es porque no están respetando. Fue lo que me hace a mí sentir.
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad. The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
It's okay. There's nothing we can do about it.
But you've been really looking forward to this. I don't want you to have any regrets.
It truly is unfortunate, but I don't want...
True, but...
The next festival.
Wait, what did you just say?
No, nothing. I'll be heading back to rest.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did!
Inevitable.
Did Dunyarzad already go back? We should also return...
No decir que ahora vamos a repetir el mismo día otra vez.
So, in the end, you still couldn't figure out what that day... Maybe it really was because of exhaustion. Same here. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We can do more thinking tomorrow.
Yep.
Observing a modest drop in the output of jnana energy, but values still remain within normal parameters.
Continue to monitor for variances in the data and find the cause as soon as possible.
Why does Paimon feel so tired after so much sleep? Anyway,
¿Cómo se va flotando? Qué chiste. ¿Otro déjà vu?
Get ready for the gliding champion of months.
Oh. Puta.
good morning, Dunyarzad.
Ah, pero se alcanza a ver.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Not at all.
Huh? Paimon thinks you sound kinda tired. Did you not get enough sleep?
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Como que cada vez está como más bajo de ánimo, ¿no?
Great idea.
La primera vez fue porque estaba emocionada por comenzar la cuestión. Debo colocarle un pegamento o algo para que no se mueva. Yo pato con la cámara así. Y poco a poco se va girando hasta mostrar allá. La wea mala. Video?
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can enjoy the ZapTersZ festival. Oh, are you interested in Yalda candies? I have some boxes of candy here. Pick whichever one you want.
much of a choice. All these boxes look the same.
It's not that simple. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw.
They are.
And there's also Lizard Tail and Oni Kabuto.
Huh? What were those last? He'll help me choose. Paimon wants to eat the Sunsettia flavor.
No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
Cuarta. Ya, elijamos la cuarta de la cuarta.
Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all. Oh, congratulations! Number 4 is...
Ooh.
Paimon knew he always had incredible luck. Paimon's not really interested in the other flavors.
Wait. How did you know? Don't...
What? He was right about all of them?
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible? I packed all those boxes this morning and they've been sealed ever since. You couldn't have known beforehand. Mind reading? X-ray vision? Or some kind of magic trick? This is way too freaky.
Tell us what's going on. Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler?
Ay. Vi algo pasar por ahí. What? ¿Qué fue esa weá?
Hey, where are you going?
Vi a alguien ahí y pasó a la persona y desapareció.
Did you see something? Us leaving Dunyarzad without letting her know is kinda rude, you know.
Ah, el arconte chiquita. Vale. Claro, nosotros no lo sabemos, pero... Ay, weón.
What are you looking for? Why did we come here? Traveler?
Uy, la weá tétrica, weón. ¿Y el pájaro no lo van a soltar? No hay pájaro. What? Te vi.
Look! That's... Isn't that Dunyarzad? What's happening here? Why are there two Dunyarzads?
You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this.
knowledge capsule? Where did you get it? What's inside?
You should use it too, Paimon.
You know Paimon? Well, this seems kinda sketchy, but Paimon feels like this is what we should do. What the? This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Huh? No. The 30th? 40th? Just how many times have we been to the Sub-Zero's festival?
¿Yo tantas? Pero esta es mi tercera. A menos que no le haya tenido suerte y haya chuntado al coso. Claro, para no hacer la cosa tediosa, no me mostraron todos los cositos, po.
Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized.
Ay, qué linda.
What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule?
Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met. And I answered your
What the
question
fuck?
a long time ago.
Let Paimon think. Oh, it's coming back. Meeting you was the real catalyst for restoring our memories, and the knowledge capsule was just your means of showing our minds the way. What about everyone else? Why are you only helping the two of us?
Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro, and you also have special, sensitive constitutions. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness. A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. The Dunyarzad you were just with is different from the first Dunyarzad you met. That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left. Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida. pass the test.
What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on. Oh, wait. Please don't tell Paimon even you don't know.
El arcón de lechuga.
Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called a samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside a one-day samsara. As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds. I don't know how you'd be after that. I can only give you surface level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time, I'll be doing all I can to slow down Dunyarzad's illness.
She looks like she isn't doing well at all. Her illness gets worse after each
Eso estaba
Sub-Zero's
tan
festival.
con la embarrada con las cosas, pues bueno.
If we can break out of this samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers. All I can do is raise a gale to delay her fall.
You sure love to use weird analogies.
Analogies are wonderful tools. They let you use existing knowledge to understand unfamiliar things. Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
¿Qué?
What's happening right now seems to have happened before. This feeling has been getting stronger and stronger. We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times, and the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara. That should be it. The flow of time is endlessly cycling within one single day. The moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean?
A time loop. You've given similarly wrong answers in the past. A pity.
Still the wrong answer? Paimon thought that made a lot of sense. It feels like
A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena. You two are still missing a lot of information.
Dunyarzad.
The Sub-Zero's festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them. Hurry and find the truth before today's festival ends.
Espérate, ¿fallé?
Let's think about our current situation. To save Dunyar, and to do that, we need to figure out... Nahida rejected the idea of a time loop, so... We must have missed something. Paimon's memories say that we've already done this many times, but... Let's go talk to people again. It's more productive than sitting here and scratching our head.
Ok.
I'll race you to.
¿No era acá?
Hey, it's you guys again. Where's your cultured friend?
She's feeling a little unwell.
I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvested them from the forest just yesterday. Huh? What brought this about? I hurried back from the forest yesterday, and I'm selling produce here today.
To put it another way, if you really think about it,
What kind of philosophical nonsense is that? Didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumeru? Go somewhere else if you want to find someone to daydream with.
He actually has a point. Is this a dream? Is everyone dreaming? True. It's so weird that people here don't dream. Why is that? Anyway, if this all really were just a dream, we would have woken...
Oh, it's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment me in person? Ooh, I knew it! I told you, the god's divination is highly accurate. You just hadn't fully understood its significance yet.
Claro.
You're really excited about this, huh? That's exactly why we...
Help you better understand?
So, you're admitting that you don't have a clue?
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into? Huh? Hold on a second. I thought you guys what you just said. Are you serious?
I knew you weren't going to believe it.
Marvelous. Truly marvelous. I believe you. Recall the interpretation of your divination. The moon. Illusions.
When you say it like that, the divination does sound like it's related to what's going on.
I believe that the Archon's revelations are never more than vague hints. Anything more specific is beyond the reach of mere mortals. The book only says, if you trust your instincts and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
So that's how it is. Looks like fortune-telling is just fortune-telling. We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to? Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off again? Yeah, if we tap into Dia's strong sense of responsibility as a mercenary, then she'll definitely take... At this time of day, Dia's probably just
Yo lo voy a dejar hasta acá. Hemos avanzado un montón en la historia. Así que ya esta tarde van a ser las 4. Yo creo que voy a dejarlo hasta acá. Bueno. Hay los logros. Entre la comerciante y el conocimiento. Aumenta tu fuerza en combate en la cápsula de conocimiento. Completa una misión Coge por instinto. De vu. Esta fue la segunda vez. Con los panecillos de actriz con eso. Ah, lo que sí no hice fue he comprado los deseos. Eso va uno. Perfecto. Ay, no puedo meterme en multijugador. Ok. Ah, hoy fue un buen directo. Hoy avanzamos en el Zelda. Encontramos el elemento que no sirve para nada de esta región, la del agua. Y ahora tenemos que, creo que ir al castillo, a esa parte rara, para imbuir la espada con ese elemento. Y bueno, en Genshin avanzamos un montón, yo creo. Y claro, queda historia para rato aún, pero de que se avanzó y se avanzó. Mañana voy a hacer directo de Digimon, pero como todo sábado, arrendar la sede, no sé a qué hora me entreguen la sede, porque no sé a qué hora pueda partir. Si parto temprano, puedo jugar algo antes de meterme directo con Digimon. Si no, ya tendría que ser netamente Digimon. Algo. Creo que me está tan tarde porque. No, no, porque está tan tarde. Eso. Muchas gracias. Hoy no nos vamos a ir con nadie. No voy a cortar solamente. Así que eso. Muchas gracias a todos los que estuvieron aquí, que se rieron conmigo y de mí. Muchas gracias a Arcángel por spamear sus títulos hoy. Llegamos un montón. ¿A cuántos llevamos? Llevamos 50 y recién llegamos a 9 del mes.